Well, g'day viewers, Matto here. Another one of my little Matto's Melbourne adventures. I'll tag this one where I grew up.
Welcome to another video from Matto's Adventures, a mucking puppet production.
And this is called Watsonia Road. Looks pretty good condition in my day. Sort of when Mum and Dad first moved here, I think I was about 2 years old. This is where I grew up, the street here, Gday Street. Let's see how much it's changed. But anyway, Watsonia Road was just a road like that. These gutters you see here didn't exist. They were culverts in the road, just dirt. No such thing as footpaths. Already I can see such a huge difference. All to my right was just paddocks. I hadn't quite developed anything just yet. A lot of these houses I used to know. I used to have a friend I think lived up there. Ah yes, on the house to my right was a friend. Yep. This used to be monastery. It used to have a huge fence. Oh, they've replanted pine trees. Unbelievable. I don't believe it. Pine trees as a kid. Let's see if I can work it out. I think this. Yep. Right. Yeah. Right about there. You can see that house just there. If you walk directly across, used to be pine trees. My God, when I was younger, these pine trees looked so big. And from where I'm standing right now, looking directly across, you could actually get to the very tip of those particular pine trees. But they've all gone. Used to be a wooden fence all the way up. Can't believe it. And used to be just all open land, specifically for the monastery. Oop, at the time. Oh yeah, so it's all changed. It's an performing arts centre, whatever it is. Holy shit, am I that close? God, it seemed like forever walking up here. And when we first moved here, this was just a dirt road. Yet again, there was nothing. Just nothing at all. Even the entrance there. There wasn't even an entrance there either. It was just a fence all the way up the top. There you go. You get an idea of the pine tree. It looks like that might sort of be the original one. Just there. You might be able to see it. Holy crap. And it wasn't until probably late 60s they put in a gateway there. But it was always like a big steel gate. Used to be a priest monastery up until 60s, I think, from memory, late 60s, early 70s. Then they sold out to a few various others. And then, as it is now, it's turned into a college, Loyola College. And this is the other thing I come up to see. That's the original house I grew up in. Still there, I knew that. I did actually come down this way once before, quite a few years ago, just by chance on my way from work. There was an accident on the ring road, way over, and traffic as usual turns to gridlock. So I thought, oh, I'll sneak my way around. I'll come back this way. I actually rode right past it because I didn't recognise anything. Yeah. So there's the old house there. They put up the fence. Sadly, when Mum and Dad sold out, it was to a real estate agent who gypped them and put up that, whatever you want to call behind it. But I go back, there was a huge gum tree in there, had a garage, everything. I remember this property just here. It wasn't there when I I think they built that very late 60s or early 70s. But when I was about, I think about 5-ish years old, because this was just a paddock. I remember mucking around, playing around. The grass was fairly long, and I must have knelt on a broken beer bottle. Ended up down at the doctor's, who stitched it up. But Mum at the time did not like blood. She passed out. Here's me looking at the doctor stitching up my knee, and there's the doctor also looking after Mum because she passed out. Bungay Street, Kenmare Street. God, as a young kid growing up, it seemed a long way away. But now, have a look. I just wish on one particular movie I seen implanting artificial intelligence in your brain so you can project images that you remember. This is nothing like I remember. It's unbelievable. This is where I grew up, 1961. My parents moved here, about 18 months, 2 years old-ish, thereabouts. Place is still there. Just go for a walk down here. I grew up here. I eventually moved out around, I think it was about 1982. Yep. And just behind where that little mark is on the fence, that's actually the kitchen. And obviously the fireplace, that's the lounge room, which you've got a veranda on the front there, the main bedroom. Then you had my bedroom. Then you have my sister's bedroom on the corner. And right next to my sister's bedroom was the bathroom. Right next to that was the laundry. And just walking along, yep, they've changed it all. But I remember growing up here, playing around. Unbelievable. As you might be able to see, the back door's still pretty much the same. The veranda's still pretty much the same. Yeah. Just they've made looks like they've added on a proper veranda. It was only a decking, a small deck. There originally was just a small landing, walk down the stairs. Now they've put up a bigger decking, and probably obviously they would have put a much bigger one on to accommodate the new veranda. But this house was just here, it was never there. From my memory, the driveway was approximately, if we count from the fence, 1, 2, 3, was roughly there. Hey, the gum tree certainly grown, but the monastery along there, you could never ever see inside there. Amazing. They built the house to the right, as I said, I think very early 70s. So, all different. Even got rid of all the old trees along here. They built this house here. The old lady, she used to give us crap because every time a ball would go over there, she'd take the ball off us and throw, so you're not getting it back. Her husband, the old boy, I can't think of his name, he used to eventually give it back, but he had quite large trees there. It was just a jungle in the backyard. Always scared us kids going in there. She used to scream and carry on about us.
Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos from Meadows Adventures.